Did you know age, alcohol, and stress all kill brain cells and a slow memory? Today I'm going to share one little known rare jumpstart that is proven to help grow brain cells and maybe even increase memory after the age of 40. I'm Drew Canoli, founder of Organifi and the nation's #1 transformational health coach. It's been a long time since I was a nerdy kid in school. Now I'm a nerdy grown-up. Fascinated with superfoods, juicing, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, finding your complete happiness. But that day in science class, looking at that onion skin cells on the slide under a powerful high beam microscope made up of cells, something like 37 trillion of them. And not all cells are alike. We've got cells that become bone, cells that become organs, cells that become liquid like blood, cells that become tiny microorganisms that live in our guts. And we also have cells that make up the most vital organ in our entire body, the human brain. Brain cells have their own rules and systems. And for the longest time, we thought that brain cells were irreplaceable. Is that actually true? We're learning some really fascinating stuff lately that tells us otherwise. We're learning that even in our later adult years, we still produce around 700 new neurons in the hippocampal memory section of the brain every single day. Yet in the big picture, that's not that many. Remember, your brain is made up of billions of neurons. So what does all this mean? It means the mechanism that creates new brain cells is very real and it's working. It's called neurogenesis. It means we have a lot less of a reason to fear growing older. So how can we influence our brains to produce more fresh, new brain cells and keep those memories coming in strong? Exercise is a huge part of that, of course. Don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to join a gym to keep your memories, although it would help. Power walking or jogging just a few times a week is more than enough to stimulate the process. Keeping your stress levels low is another factor. Studies show that chronic stress actually limits neurogenesis, and that's a big one. Some research has shown that brain training games and even three-dimensional video games help our brains get better memory with recall. Throughout the day, we can throw in little ways of challenging our brains, like using our non-dominant hand, right? Maybe to brush our teeth. You ever do that left-handed? And of course, one of the biggest factors is a healthy diet rich in brain foods. The last part that got me thinking, rich in brain foods, I thought, well, there's foods and there's superfoods that were rich in micronutrients known to stimulate neurogenesis. Do such superfoods even exist? Of course they do. Wouldn't it be a shame if we got to this point of the video and I just said, nope, they don't exist, game over. With everything we're learning about the brain, you know there's a ton of research going on around nootropic foods. Let me tell you about two amazing proteins that actually occur in the brain. First, we've got nerve growth factor. This protein helps to produce, grow, and keep neurons alive. Specifically, these nerve cells are involved in transmitting signals of touch, pain, and temperature. As we may have guessed by the name, stimulating this protein is shown to produce an increased amount of new neurons. It's kind of like that miracle grow for your brain. Exciting, right? Next, we've got something called BDNF, or brain-derived nootropic factor. This is another member of the family of growth factors in the brain. Increased levels of BDNF are associated with better learning and memory. On the dark side, decreased levels of BDNF are associated with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Huntington's, and Parkinson's. Now let me introduce to you a blend of superfoods that have been shown to actually increase BDNF and nerve growth factor as well. It's all right here in Organifi Pure. We've got lion's mane, we got baobab, we've got aloe vera, apple cider vinegar, ginger, all these amazing brain boosting superfoods. Plus we've added coconut water, lemon, and monk fruit to make it taste absolutely incredible. And remember those two proteins we just talked about? Check this out. Lion's mane mushroom is shown to increase nerve growth factor as well, influencing the production of new brain cells directly. And then also, we've got this little fruit called coffee berry. Don't worry, there's no caffeine in this whatsoever, but it's been shown to increase BDNF that's so vital to learning and memory. Plus, it's all right here in the Organifi Pure. It's so easy to make. I just grab out one of these little stick packs, rip it open, I pour it in water just like so, just like this, mix it up. In less than 10 seconds, I have a delicious, brain-increasing, memory-enhancing drink that will absolutely satiate your taste buds and have you feeling calm, energy, mental focus all day long, right here. And it tastes so good. It's just like being embraced by the sun. I love it, and I know you're gonna love it too. So if you're interested in getting more mental clarity and remembering things that are important to you, check out Pure Today. Click the link below this video. Click in the video. I'm Drew Canoli. As always, remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you soon.